I've always been a unique person, you know what I mean? Sort of laid back in a way, but very adamant and very passionate about what I believe. I think a lot of times that sort of throws people off because they don't expect me to have the mindset or the process of thought that I do. And so when you come in to watch my channel, you may hear a myriad of thoughts and ideas that could be different from others. What I want you to do is just sit back, like, share, and subscribe.
Well, hello and welcome to today's podcast. The day is April 13th, Saturday, 2024. And today we're going to look here on the podcast at the bridges that broke loose, barges. Let me make the correction. The barges that broke loose. All right. So we had some barges that broke loose. And I think it's important for us to sort of take a look at everything and pinpoint exactly what's what. The 26 barges that broke loose were in the Ohio River area, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's just get down with it. I'm going to give that to you guys so you guys can see it 110% of the way. It's 26 barges that broke loose and they floated down the Ohio River. All right. I want to welcome everyone to today's podcast. I am Felicia Lockhart, and we are here and we're live. So that's a good thing. Let's get on with it, sister. All right. So it caused damage and prompted bridge closures in Pittsburgh, the officials say. A marina in Pittsburgh sustained extensive damage after 26 barges, most of which were loaded with dry cargo, broke loose late Friday night and floated uncontrolled down the Ohio River, according to authorities. Two Pittsburgh area bridges, about 2.5 miles apart, were closed after the barges broke free. The McKees Rocks Bridge was shut down out of an abundance of caution, according to the McKees Rocks police, and they did that shortly after midnight this morning, I guess so early in the AM time. Here's a quote from them. They may or may not come into contact with substructure, but we are not willing to take that risk. The West End Bridge was also closed in both directions, and rail traffic was shut down on the bridge to Bernard Island, according to the Pittsburgh city officials. No hazardous materials were on board the barges, according to the city. Of those 26 barges, however, 23 were loaded and carrying dry cargo, including coal, according to the news release. 11 of the barges were located and pinned against the riverbank by Bernard Island, according to a news release from the city of Pittsburgh, and they were being held there by a tugboat. Meanwhile, 14 continued down the river, and 6 have gone over the Emsworth Dam, the city said. While there have been no reports of people that have been injured, Peggy's Harbor, a family owned and operated service marina located on the Ohio River, was damaged, the release said, and it's unclear exactly what damage to the marina looks like, what it looks like. The barges are owned and operated by Campbell Transportation Company, located on the left descending bank of the Ohio River, just downstream from the West End Bridge, Pittsburgh officials said in the news release. Now, the Coast Guard and Pennsylvania State Police, along with the area first responders, were notified at that particular time, and the shuttered bridges will be reopened when it's determined that it's safe to do so. The bridge closures comes just 2 weeks after the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsed when it was struck by a cargo vessel. I really want to focus on that piece, and let me share with you why. Because I think that all the stuff that's happening, maritime deals that's going on right now, all these things hitting bridges and hitting and making barges break loose, and they need help. Here's what I believe they need. There's a company, and this company is called Orca AI. Orca AI, they pioneer autonomous maritime navigation. That's what they do. So let's take a look at that company. Here it is. They're turning millions of nautical miles into actionable insights. I think this is exceptional. For those of you who know me, you know me. So I think this is exceptional. I think it's awesome. I think it's something that all of these maritime companies need. Now that they mentioned what happened with the Francis Scott Key Bridge. What was the name of that ship that hit that bridge? You guys, what was the name? Somebody put the name down there for me. So let's get into this. Put the name in the chat. Turning millions of nautical miles into actionable insights. Unlock insights into fleet operations as never before by connecting ship to shore. Fleet View unlocks the unprecedented insights into fleet operations. For the first time, fleet managers can monitor and improve safety as well as efficiency performance under various coal reg situations. They can set the system to send them alerts on events of interest, and they can learn from monthly management reports which trends require actions. I want you to look at this here where it says CPOD. Let's take a gander. CPOD, safer real-time decisions. Isn't this outstanding? Look, from the bridge itself, right there while it's on the wow, look at that, while it's in the water. Look at this, you guys. It's a fully automation. It's fully automated. This is a fully automated look from the bridge. By constantly being constantly on the lookout, understanding the context of ever changing scenarios, and gathering information from multiple sources and sensors is a tedious task. Orca's Orca AI's CPOD, an artificial intelligence based maritime navigation assistant, acts as a fully automated watchkeeper that doesn't sleep or miss. That's outstanding. It processes multiple sources of information in a fraction of a time, and it gets smarter every day. Look, it can improve situational awareness. It identifies and evaluates the most complex maritime traffic situations with lookout automation that mimics human watch keeping process. 24/7. OMG. That is, you guys, I'm just amazed. I think that's outstanding. I want to know who's at the helm of this company. Huh. Who is at the helm of this company? Oh, you said Dolly. Thank you, Anthony Van Zandt. I love you so much. And who else said that? Bethany Ephraim. Thank you. Hey, Rach, how are you? Let's take a gander really quickly at who could be at the helm of this company, because in my impression, baby, they got it going on for them to have been able to do something like this to create this company. Let me pull that up. Let's pull that up. Who are the pioneers of this company? Well, we just need one. Let's just glance at one. Look, it's Captain Rajesh Uni. He's the founder and CEO of Synergy Marine Group. This man has been in the business for a long time. Look at this. He is the founder and the CEO of Synergy Marine Group and Alpha Ori Group. In a career spanning over 25 years in shipping, he has served in various roles across countries. He's driven by vision and to transform the maritime industry through the technology and innovation. He is a Class 1 Master Mariner from the LBS College of Advanced Maritime Studies and Research in Mumbai. This guy's heavy. This guy is good. He sits on the boards of the Global Maritime Forum, the North of England, and is the vice chair at Maritime Anti-Corruption Network. Heavyweight. He is a thought partner with one of the largest not-for-profit organizations called Ashoka, and is a trustee of the Cochin Cancer Society. So he's not only doing this, but he's also a guy who's really into helping with things like cancer. One of the other folks that work with this company is Tal Babioff. He is formerly, it says ex Mobileye, and then John F. Reinhardt. He's formerly or ex Maersk and the Virginia Port Authority. That's who is at the helm. This is their advisory board. Now, from what I understand, this gentleman here, he went into business with another guy. Okay, so that's that. If you know me, you know me. I'm going to say that again. Okay, so let's take a look. Now that we brought open, now that we've started to talk about the whole deal dealing with the dolly issue, I want to take a look at that because that could be, something concerning. So let me go on over here. I just want to take a quick look at that. All right. Yeah, they literally can drive those ships. So I think it's a good idea. I really do. So we just saw this guy here, Rajesh. All right, let's go on ahead and take a gander at the Wikipedia. There you go. Dolly, that was the ship. That was the vessel, marine vessel. Dolly is a neo Panamax container ship built in 2015 by Hyundai Heavy Industries, South Korea. That was the ship that on March 26, 2024, was operated then by Synergy Marine Group of Singapore. She collided with the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland, the United States, causing a catastrophic structure failure of the bridge. That's awful. That's awful. That's terrible. That's terrible. But I think that if they had a guy like this one right here, they would have been okay. Let's take a look at this guy again, because we just saw his face. Because this guy is top notch. This man is top notch. He knows what he's doing. I really honestly think that there should be some investment into the products and services that this guy is privy to, because to me, it makes good sense. Profile. Captain Rajesh Uni, the founder and the CEO of Synergy. His holistic approach to ship management makes the company unique. And he goes on to tell the story about his life. And knowing stories and knowing the background of a person is really important. It's what matters. Let me give it to you right here. There you go. Captain Rajesh Uni. You guys see that? I'm just letting it sit there for a second. I'm sorry. Uni's holistic approach to ship management makes Synergy unique. He says, quote, I hail from the southern state of India, Kerala. My father was a government employee and my mother a stay-at-home parent. Like many Indians before the globalization period, we belong to the middle class. My younger brother and I never lacked necessities. We were not raised affluent. They said they weren't not raised affluent. It says, today I run a successful company, but I've never forgotten my roots and I continue to remain grateful for my value-based upbringing. It's a great story, a great, from nothing or rags to riches type story. But to know that this outstanding man works with such a company, I think is very good. That he works with this company, Orca, right? Because to be candid, that's what it's all about, is having people in the know that can actually help you navigate, pardon the pun, these times. Here he is again. Let's take a look. This is the management team of Orca AI, which is a company that can literally move a ship by itself if it wanted to, because it can help you as a solution-based company. It can help you. It has an automated lookout for enhanced situational awareness. So that means if the captain is going to sleep at the helm at the ship's bridge, this thing can just lickety split. Big baby takes over. And these guys are their partners. This is the advisory board. I'm not going to be before you long. I hope you that know me know me. So the advisory board here is some good stuff. These are good guys. Huh? And so these are the kinds of folks that you need. And I am just about having it. Okay? I've just about had it. It's sad to see. So Captain Rajesh Uni is the founder and CEO of the company Synergy, that was the owner of the ship that hit, unfortunately, the Francis Scott Key Bridge. The ship's name was Dolly, and he is the company's original CEO and founder. And he's also an exceptional person on the advisory board of Orca AI, which is this exceptional company that can man a ship by itself. This company is so outstanding that it gives you real time, play by play, what happened. So that way you can take it back with your team and talk to them, and you can debrief them, and you guys can pinpoint where they could have gone better. It can pinpoint everything. And I think that this is outstanding for him to be a part of this company that can tell you what's up with the ships and whatnot. Because, these days it looks like these things are just running off the rails. Looks like they're just running off the rails. It really does. Sad. But he is the owner and founder. Let me go ahead and pull that up again just so that we can remember it, because we need to really make sure that we're talking to people who can help us get this stuff in our cities. If you're in a port city or an area, you know what I'm saying, that has anything to do with maritime, you need to have this. You need to have this. This is the nice guy right here. Yeah, this is him right here. See? Yep. And they're the ones, that company, ironically, ironically, accidents happen. Okay. But Synergy is the company that owns Dolly. It's the company that owns Dolly. Can't say it any simpler than that, you know? But I'm just glad to know that this is the type of person. This was published in 2020, September 28, 2020. Okay. So we need to have this company. This company needs to be, I think they need to start talking about this company, getting them in the know, getting them with all of these different shipping companies, because it's terrible to think that you would have a vehicle that has, no guidance. In this case, we could have avoided the whole thing happening there in Maryland. We could have avoided the entire situation from happening in Maryland if we had a company that could man a ship, that could move autonomously, that could move all by itself. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. I want you guys to sort of go over it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you have the ability right now to give a thumbs up, it would mean the world to me. And it would help a lot get this video out a little further, because the algorithm loves to know if you like something. Because if you like it, that means others will watch it. Hmm? Hmm? Yes. Yes. Absolutely, Sandy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, the article that you see here that's in 2020 was just giving us an idea of who he is. That's who this is. That's all this article does. I'm showing you the article so that you can see who he is, because it's important to know who labors among you. It's important to know that. Please, I hope for everybody who know me, please give me one thumbs up in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. And I'm going to wait for a couple of seconds. Yes, it is. That's exactly right. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, Daryl. Okay, I'm looking for thumbs up in the chat, or number one. Give me a one in the chat so that I know exactly if you guys feel me. Because if you feel me, there's no sense in me going over it again. But if you don't feel me, then I need to go ahead on and break it down again. Okay, thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Okay, you got me. Antoinette got me. John got me. Because loves Jesus. Thank you. And my name is, come on. Thank you, Tab. Thank you, Antoinette. Y'all share this out. Share it out. Alexis, you gave it 2. I hope that means 2 people watching it with you. Hmm. So again, the ship that was owned, the ship named Dolly that hit the bridge there in Maryland was owned by Synergy. Synergy is owned, and the CEO and founder is the man you see on the screen. Okay. The man you see on the screen is the CEO and founder of the owner of the ship that hit the bridge. Come on, somebody. This man is not only that, but he's exceptional because he's a part of a company called Orca AI. And Orca AI, thank goodness, has the ability to man a ship without a human being. It can actually help in the maritime world so that you don't run into things. That's all I got. That's all I got, baby. That's all I got. All right, everybody. I love you, each and every one of you. Thank you so very much for sharing your time with me this afternoon. You guys take care. Be safe. And all my mods, you guys know y'all super bad, don't you? Every one of my mods, y'all bad. I love y'all. Thank you guys so very much. Take care and be blessed. Black perspective.